In the far reaches of space, 40,000 years after Earth's destruction, Captain Zarek stood on the bridge of his ship, the Ventus Vigilance, as a chill ran down his spine. On his scanners, he saw a massive human vessel emerge, a sight that was the stuff of legends among the Krylon people. Tales of humanity's past wrath echoed in every Krylon mind, urging them to flee. Zarek, commanding the Ventus Vigilance on a routine patrol, found himself dwarfed by this unfamiliar leviathan. His attempts to hail the ship went unanswered, and just as abruptly as it had appeared, the ship vanished. Determined to unravel the mystery, Zarek reported the incident to the Krylon High Command. The sudden reappearance of humanity spelled doom for the Kel Imperium and the subjugated races of the galaxy. Zarek had only days to decipher humanity's intentions and thwart their vengeance. He delved into ancient records, his curiosity growing with each word. Humans, once rulers of a vast empire spanning the galaxy, had been a formidable force with technology surpassing that of the Krylon. A cataclysmic war, however, had supposedly led to their extinction over 40,000 years ago. Zarek pondered the possibility of their survival, fueling his quest for truth. Locked in his quarters, he pored over records and sought clues relentlessly, his obsession consuming him. Disregarding the concerns of his crew, he finally found a lead. A planet once a human settlement. It was a long shot, but Zarek set a course, his heart pounding with anticipation. Upon arrival, only ruins greeted them, remnants of a once thriving civilization. Yet amidst the rubble, artifacts hinted at human ingenuity beyond Krylon comprehension. As Zarek explored, he unearthed advanced technology, revealing the magnitude of human achievement. But questions lingered. What led to their downfall? Could they still lurk in the shadows, plotting their return? Zarek's quest for answers drove him deeper into the mystery, pondering the fate of humanity and the implications for the galaxy. He lacked answers, but one fact remained undeniable. Humanity existed, posing a threat to the Krylon Imperium. He felt compelled to locate and neutralize them before calamity struck. Gathering the artifacts, he returned to his ship, already plotting his next moves. The pursuit had begun, and he vowed to unearth the truth behind the human legend. Weeks of relentless searching had yielded nothing, and Zarek stood on the bridge, gazing into space. His first officer, Lieutenant Rylon, approached with concern etched on his features. "Captain, I must speak with you," Rylon said quietly. Zarek's gaze sharpened. "What is it, Rylon?" "The crew grows restless," Rylon explained. "They feel neglected by our pursuit and doubt the validity of our mission." Zarek's jaw clenched. "It's not an obsession," he retorted. "It's a vital mission. The humans could threaten our entire empire." Rylon shook his head skeptically. "There's no evidence to support that claim. Even if they exist, why would they be a threat to us?" Zarek slammed his fist on the console. "You didn't witness what I did on that planet. Their technology surpasses ours. If they return, we'll be at their mercy." Before Rylon could respond, a message flashed on the communications console. Zarek's expression darkened as he read the order from High Command to abandon the investigation and return to Krylon space. Rylon sighed in relief. "We should comply, Captain. This pursuit has gone on too long." But Zarek's resolve remained unyielding. "No," he declared firmly. "I won't abandon this mission. Not when we're close to the truth." Addressing his crew, he asserted, "I understand your doubts, but the humans are real. If we don't find them first, someone else will. I can't force you to stay, but know this mission is bigger than us. It could change history." A moment of silence enveloped the bridge before Rylon stepped forward, head held high. "I'm with you, Captain," he declared firmly. One by one, the crew joined him, faces etched with determination. Zarek swelled with pride, knowing his loyal crew would follow him to the ends of the galaxy. Captain Zarek stood tall, his voice resolute as he addressed his crew. "Then it's settled," he announced. "We continue our search, no matter the cost. We won't rest until we uncover the truth." With authority, he plotted a new course, his mind ablaze with possibilities. Defying his superiors was a risk, but he couldn't turn back now, not with the greatest mystery of the galaxy within reach. As the ship hurtled through space, Excitement coursed through Zarek. With his loyal crew by his side, he felt invincible, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. Days turned into nights as they ventured deeper into uncharted space. The crew grew tense, their nerves fraying from the constant uncertainty. Yet Zarek remained focused, eyes fixed on the scanners, searching for any sign of the elusive humans. Suddenly, the ship's sensors blared urgently, revealing a massive vessel unlike any they had encountered before. Before Zarek could react, the communications console crackled to life, emitting a deep, gravelly voice. Zarek's spine tingled as the voice identified itself as Zorak, leader of the Black Star Pirates, demanding their surrender or destruction for trespassing in his territory. Zarek's gaze hardened. Though wary of Zorak's reputation, he couldn't afford to back down. "This is Captain Zarek of the Krylon Imperium," he replied firmly. "We mean no harm. We request safe passage through your territory." After a tense pause, Zorak's voice returned, tinged with amusement. "A mission of great importance, you say? And what might that be?" Zarek hesitated, weighing his words carefully. "We are searching for a lost species known as the humans. We believe they may have left behind valuable technology and artifacts." Zorak's laughter filled the bridge, grating and harsh. "The humans? A myth, Captain," he scoffed. "But I'm intrigued. If you're willing to share any treasures you find, I'll assist you. But cross me, and you'll regret it." Zarek clenched his teeth, mind racing. He harbored no trust for Zorak, yet realized he had no alternative. "Very well," he conceded, his voice taut. "We have a deal, but mark my words, Zorak, betrayal will not be without consequences." Zorak's laughter echoed once more. "I admire your resolve, Captain. Fear not. I'll uphold my end of the bargain. Let's proceed. There's much ground to cover." With that, the two ships embarked together into the uncharted depths of space. Zarek acknowledged the risk of aligning with a pirate, yet remained resolute in his quest for the truth behind humanity's disappearance. As they journeyed deeper, excitement surged within Zarek. Uncertain of what lay ahead, he felt closer to his goal. With Zorak and his pirates as allies, he sensed a fighting chance of success. The ship jolted under another blast, and Zarek gripped his chair tightly. "Report," he demanded, his voice sharp. "Shields at 60%, Captain," First Officer Ryler responded tensely. "The Xenos are relentless." Locked in battle with a Xenos warship, Zarek refused to surrender vital information about the humans. Outmatched by the enemy's size and firepower, their survival hung by a thread. A crew member's voice quivered as he reported an anomaly on the scanners. Unlike anything they had encountered, Zarek's gaze narrowed on the screen, beholding a swirling vortex of energy drawing them inexorably toward its depths. "What is that?" he inquired. Ryler shook his head. "I'm uncertain, but we must proceed." "Full speed ahead," Zarek instructed the helmsman. The ship plunged into the anomaly, the crew bracing for impact. As swiftly as it began, the tumult ceased, and they emerged on the other side. Zarek's eyes widened in astonishment as they beheld a vast expanse littered with ancient ruins of ships and stations, resembling a graveyard. A silent testament to some forgotten conflict. "What is this place?" Ryler whispered, his voice filled with awe. "I'm not sure," Zarek replied, "but we're about to find out." The ship's sensors urgently detected a distress signal. "Captain, we're picking up a distress signal," Ryler reported, tension palpable. "It's coming from one of the stations." Zarek nodded. "Take us in, but be cautious. We don't know what awaits us." As they approached, Zarek observed the station's damaged hull, scarred by weapons fire. Yet a faint glimmer emanated from one of the airlocks. Docking with the station, Zarek led his team inside, weapons at the ready. The station loomed dark and silent, their footsteps echoing on the metal floor. Suddenly, a voice pierced the silence, calling out weakly. Zarek stepped forward. "I am Captain Zarek of the Krylon Imperium," he announced. "We come in peace." Emerging from the shadows was a man, tall with white hair and piercing blue eyes. "I am Jonas," he said, his voice thin, "and I have been waiting for you." Zarek was taken aback. "Waiting for us? What do you mean?" Jonas's smile was tinged with sadness. "I am the last of the humans," he revealed, "and I have a message for you." Leading them deeper into the station, Jonas brought them to a dimly lit room in the center. In the dimly lit chamber, Captain Zarek and his team stood before a stasis pod frosted with age. Emerging from the shadows, Jonas, the last of the humans, revealed, "I have been hiding here for thousands of years, waiting for the right moment to strike back against our ancient enemy, the Xenos." Zarek's mind raced. The Xenos? What do they want? Jonas's gaze grew intense. "They believe we hold the key to ultimate power," he explained. "They'll stop at nothing to obtain it. But we cannot let that happen. The fate of the galaxy depends on it." Turning to Zarek, Jonas's eyes burned with fervor. "Captain Zarek, I have seen the future. You play a crucial role in the fight against the Xenos, but you must be ready. The battles ahead will test you in ways you cannot imagine." Zarek nodded, a mixture of fear and excitement coursing through him. He stood at the precipice of something monumental, prepared to do whatever it took to protect the galaxy from the Xenos' relentless pursuit of power. He turned to his crew, determination blazing in his eyes. "We have a new mission," he declared, his voice resounding in the silence. "We must find the key to defeating the Xenos and do it before they find us. The fate of the galaxy depends on it." With that, they ventured into the unknown, prepared to confront whatever challenges lay ahead. They were no longer just warriors. They were the guardians of a secret that could alter history forever. The station shuddered under another blast, alarms blaring as sparks flew from damaged consoles. Zarek grasped the control panel for support. "Shields are down to 20%, Lieutenant Ryler shouted amidst the chaos. "We can't hold much longer." Zarek gritted his teeth as the Xenos descended upon them, outnumbering and outgunning them. "Jonas, how much longer until your fleet is ready?" he demanded, turning to the human leader. Jonas's expression was grim. "The reactivation sequence is almost complete, but we need more time." Zarek nodded. "Then we'll buy you that time. Ryler, divert all power to weapons and thrusters. Zorak, flank them from the left. Let's hit them with everything we've got." Zorak grinned, excitement gleaming in his eyes. "With pleasure, Captain." The two ships peeled away from the station, weapons charging. They weaved through the Xenos' fleet, evading missiles and energy beams. Zarek's fingers danced over the controls, targeting the nearest warship and unleashing a volley of torpedoes. Yet the Xenos remained relentless, surrounding them like angry hornets, raining laser fire upon them. Consoles exploded, and the deck lurched beneath Zarek's feet. "Shields are gone," Ryler reported, his voice strained. "Hull breach on Deck 4. Zarek's heart raced as he glanced at the status of the human fleet. "Just a few more minutes," he muttered. A blinding light flooded the view screen, causing Zarek to squint against the glare. His eyes widened as he beheld the sudden apparition. A massive fleet of human ships materializing out of nowhere. Their sleek silver hulls gleamed in the starlight, moving with a fluid grace akin to deadly fish, armed to the teeth. Caught off guard by this unexpected threat, the Xenos ships scattered. The human fleet wasted no time, opening fire with weapons that cut through the enemy like a hot knife through butter. Zarek watched in awe as the battle's tide turned, marveling at the precision and coordination of the human ships. Within minutes, the Xenos fleet lay in ruins, with the few remaining vessels fleeing into the depths of space. Slumping back in his chair, Zarek's heart pounded with exhilaration and relief. Against all odds, they had emerged victorious. The comm crackled to life, and Jonas's voice filled the bridge. "This is Jonas to all ships. The Xenos have been defeated, but this is only the beginning." Leaning forward, Zarek knew their true mission had just begun. Captain Zarek listened intently as Jonas proclaimed, "We are the humans, and we have returned for those who have wronged us. You have one chance to surrender. If you do not, then you have only one option left: run." A shiver ran down Zarek's spine. The galaxy would never be the same again. The humans had returned, a force to be reckoned with. Glancing at Zorak, who wore a grin from ear to ear, Zarek nodded. "Not bad for a day's work," Zorak remarked. Captain Zarek smiled, acknowledging the gravity of the moment. Not bad at all, my friend. Not bad at all. Together, they stood on the bridge, witnessing the human fleet venturing into the stars, ready to confront whatever challenges awaited. The galaxy trembled before their might, and Zarek knew he had been part of something truly incredible. This alliance with the humans marked the beginning of a new era, one where their combined strength would shape the future of the galaxy. As the human ships moved with coordinated precision, their sleek silver hulls reflecting the starlight, Zarek couldn't help but feel a surge of pride. He had played a crucial role in bringing about this monumental shift. The galaxy, once dominated by the oppressive Xenos, now faced a new power, one driven by a desire for justice and retribution. The bridge hummed with energy and anticipation as the crew watched the human fleet disappear into the vast expanse of space. Each member of Zarek's crew understood the significance of this moment. They were not just warriors. They were witnesses to history in the making. Turning to his crew, Zarek addressed them with determination. "We have a new mission," he declared. "Our alliance with the humans is our best hope for defeating the Xenos and securing the future of the galaxy. We must support them and prepare for the battles ahead." The crew responded with resolute nods, their faces etched with determination. They were ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead, united in their purpose. As the Krylon Imperium's flagship set its course, Zarek felt a renewed sense of purpose. The fight against the Xenos was far from over, but with the humans as allies, they stood a fighting chance. The galaxy, once on the brink of despair, now had a glimmer of hope. Zarek knew that the path ahead would be fraught with danger, but he was ready to confront it head-on. Together, they would forge a new destiny, one where the might of the human fleet and the resolve of the Krylon Imperium would stand as a beacon of strength and unity.